Welcome back to V Top 10. In today's video we're counting down the 10 Frank Bruno best knockouts. Number 10. Frank Bruno vs Joe Bugner. On October 24, 1987, Bruno beat Joe Bugner by TKO at 3 o'clock in round 8 of 10 at White Hart Lane, London.
Outdoor boxing, obviously. Full head of steam, I would have thought. After the bell for his last fight with Page, so he's added to the anticipation as we are close to the ring like this. Oh, he turned that punch right above the commentary, convinced them that they wanted it anyway. We covered those fights.
Well, the difference was, Reg, those were fighters slightly over the hill.
Oh, it's a good swipe there by Bruno, that right-hand punch. So as you say, Jim, Bruno now's got the right pattern doing that, and he's definitely the stronger puncher.
Yep, and he really finds
super spouse, I think is a fair title for him. She'll eliminate the tag, but it's always been my contention that every contest.
a jab like that coming at him. If you look at his opponents over there, see, look. Yep,
And he's down. He clubbed him with the right hand, and he won't go down, Bugner. At that point, he didn't even and he's going to let him box on, and he's pinned in Bruno's corner, and it won't go surely now. The towel has come in from the Australian's corner.
Number 9. Frank Bruno vs James Tillis. On March 24, 1987, Bruno beat James Tillis by TKO at 157 in round 5 of 10 at Wembley Arena, London.
Tillis has fought a lot of good men, but does his touches. Frank. In fact, Tillis looks dangerous with the right hand. The sort of opposition that Tillis is accustomed to meeting. There's the big right, he got it in on the top of the head. Badly needs to look good here, Frank, to keep the confidence in him alive. 4 tonight, which is about 6 pounds heavier than when he fought Mike. Bruno, even Tillis smiled about that one. He's not smiling about those. That's the best combination. That's good left downstairs from Bruno. Puts them together like that, he looks very dangerous. Good up. That's quite a bit of damage. Bruno has reeked there on the face of Tillis. Tillis' mouth and nose bleeding badly, and he's hurt in the fit. Be going. Bruno can't get a clean shot at him. Tillis is badly hurt and he doesn't want to fight.
Number 8. Frank Bruno vs Jesse Ferguson. On March 16, 1994, Bruno beat Jesse Ferguson by TKO at 2:22 in round 1 of 10 at National Exhibition Centre, Birmingham, England.
Riddick Bowe took 2 rounds to get rid of Ferguson, but Bruno went back to his old training haunt at home for the Lennox Lewis fight. There have been 3 world title defeats now, physically and psychologically, and moved on. And all the scoring punches in these opening couple of minutes coming from Bruno. And Big Jesse is looking a little unsteady on his pins. Oh my word, he's not going to go over in one. Bruno hitting him down on the back of the neck. You get told about that. It's illegal. Frank's going for the big win here. He wants to beat Riddick Bowe. And Ferguson is offering nothing in resistance. He's got a lump coming up at the side of his left eye. Ferguson has gone down. Well, all we can say is that Bruno's going in doing his stuff.
Number 7. Frank Bruno vs Larry Frazier. On December 4, 1985, Bruno beat Larry Frazier by knockout at 2:14 in round 2 of 10 at Royal Albert Hall, London, England.
Country but failed former world heavyweight champion. He had his first pro fight, Frazier, and that was 9 years ago. Ring, telling Bruno, come on, enjoy yourself. He means relax. It's Bone Crusher Smith. Very few fights. Part of the reason is that that's a good punch. Left underneath. He got him underneath with a tremendous left, and he's over and out. Oh, that's amazing.
Number 6. Frank Bruno vs. Mike Evans. On May 13, 1995, Bruno beat Mike Evans by knockout at 2:05 in round 2 of 10 at Kelvine Hall, Glasgow, Scotland.
A more composed boxer in recent times. Does Evans get quickly sickened by those punches?
Looking to cut the ring down and to whack him.
Great jab of Bruno's, followed by the right, coming in as a pretty late substitute for Ray Annis. Good right to the body, and he tumbles down. Evans down in round 1. Predicted. Left hook was a good shot as well. The most recent of those by Jorge Luis Gonzalez, who soon fights Riddick Bowe, the good Cuban. Very one-sided. Second round, Bruno with a clubbing right hand.
Success, he's hit Bruno with a few clubbing punches around the side.
Bruno, who put up a pretty good performance against Lennox Lewis and Till.
Yeah, and a good left hook back from Evans.
Well, Evans is still there, somehow.
Oh,
left hook. Left hook, I don't know if he's going to get up this time. It's over.
Number 5. Frank Bruno vs. Rodolfo Marin. On February 18, 1995, Bruno beat Rodolfo Marin by knockout at 1:05 in round 1 of 10 at Bath and West Country Showground, Shepton Mallet, England.
But I agree with the general opinion in the States that this fellow is a wary type of fighter, and he'll need knocking over. Doubtfully he'll fall. Look at Bruno.
Well, that punch seemed to land in the temple. It was a decent punch, Reg.
Yeah, that one wasn't, Jim. He missed by a mile with that. It's a little bit wild.
Already Bruno's jab's giving him some trouble.
He's not going to make it.
Number 4. Frank Bruno vs. Anders Eklund. On October 1, 1985, Bruno beat defending European heavyweight title Anders Eklund by knockout at 0:20 in round 4 of 12.
that was in March. Bruno's gone straight into the attack, but the big bombing has given the big man from Sweden a taste of what's coming, and he's already beginning. And this crowd sensing that Bruno could be on the edge of victory here. He's got him again with the right and a second one in his down. He's not coming up, and Bruno is the European champion.
Number 3. Frank Bruno vs. Jerry Coetzee. On March 4, 1986, Bruno beat Jerry Coetzee by knockout at 1:50 in round 1 of 10 at Wembley Arena, London, England.
And apparently has looked terrific in the gym all week. Okay. Bruno, one of those great bodies that sometimes you wonder whether boxers like Mike Weaver and Bruno, one of the things about Bruno in the past, despite all of his wins, is that sometimes he fights a little tight. The referee is Bruno. He's a very popular boxer in Fight Mad England. Oh, a big right hand, down goes Coetzee. Guy Jutra checking his eyes to make sure he's all right. Coetzee starts to come forward, so evidently is all right.
Tim, he was hurt by that right hand. Did you see him wince?
Boy.
He knew he got hit.
And Bruno pressing the advantage.
Now,
First round knockdown by Bruno, landed another right hand. Driving Coetzee into the ropes. Not too many people would have figured this in the first round. And Bruno sends him down again. Into the ropes, Harry Coetzee with an overhand.
Tim,
Let's go back and look at that first one.
Tim, it was a right hand.
Here's a look at the knockout punch. Right hand over the top, through the ropes, and Coetzee unable to...
Number 2. Frank Bruno versus Chuck Gardner. On June 27, 1987, Bruno beat Chuck Gardner by knockout at 155 in round 1 of 10 at Palais des Festivals at Day Congress, Cannes, France.
What a sight this bald-headed American looks. He looks more like an all-in wrestler than a fighter. He really does look ancient. Even what hair there is. And a lot of that 17 stone 4, you can see for yourself, is flab. And there's the first punch from Bruno, not a heavy one, but Gardner felt it. The Palais des Festivals in Cannes, where they screen all the films during the film festival. This is the Grand Auditorium where they're fighting. It holds 2,400 people, and it's very close to capacity. That's a good punch, and that looks to me as though we may not see any more of Chuck Gardner of Minneapolis tonight. One punch, that's all it took. It looked like a jab. In fact, it was a left hook, just hooked, and it was all he needed to pitch.
Number 1. Frank Bruno versus Jose Ribalta. On April 22, 1992, Bruno beat Jose Ribalta by knockout at 144 in round 2 of 10 at Wembley Arena, London, England.
If he gets successful. Ribalta certainly can be put down. Tyson did it, and Bruno's threatening to do it. That's a good right hand, and the man's right above me, and he's almost coming out on top of me. And down goes Ribalta. Good one. He's knocked out. Round 2, Bruno's won again.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.